typewriter. Rob here is a world-famous typist. He's going to...
Google it, really.
He's going to create his next best-selling masterpiece for you right in front of your eyes. So first of all, give me a genre of literature.
Stephen King.
Stephen King, okay, so horror?
Stephen King,
Stephen
yes.
King, all right, good. And now give me a made-up title of a Stephen King novel.
The shadow lurks under your bed.
The shadow lurks under your bed. Lurks under your bed. Okay. Jessica, Chris, short Chris, and Vicky are the players. Vicky and young Chris. Shadow lurks between the bed. Okay. Jessica, Vicky, and Chris are going to bring the story to life behind him as he creates the story for you. This is the Stephen King novel, The Shadow Lurks Under the Bed. Take it away, Robbie.
The shadow lurks under the bed. A horror novel in the style of Stephen King. By Rob. Prologue. The year is 1198. In a small area near what will eventually be known as Maine in the United States of America, an ancient Indian tribe is having a ceremony. The sun is about to be eclipsed, and they know they must make a sacrifice to bring it back. They pull out a small puppy. They chant around the puppy. One of the Indians pulls out a knife. The puppy takes one look at it and has a heart attack and dies.
That was easier than I expected.
Chapter 1. The present day in the small town of Norville, Maine. Johnny is a 10-year-old boy. His family is moving into a new house that day. He goes up to the front door, bursts through the door, and runs upstairs to decide which bedroom he wants.
Johnny, would you please take your Ritalin?
I'll be back down, Mom!
Johnny goes to the first room and looks inside. And says,
Nope!
Johnny goes to the second room and looks inside and says,
Nope!
Johnny goes to the third and final bedroom and looks inside and says,
I feel something very strange and weird for only being 10. His mom was in my room!
Chapter 2. It is the first night Johnny is spending in the house. His mother comes in to kiss him goodnight.
All right, Johnny, let me make sure your straps are secure.
Johnny is strapped into bed.
I don't regret adopting you.
You got my real mommy!
His mother leaves him alone. And suddenly, he hears something that sounds like a distant barking. Johnny gets nervous and says,
Mom! Not my real mom! Someone who adopted me 22 months ago, Mom!
his mother does not hear him, fortunately. Johnny feels something brush against his straps. Johnny sees a strange shadow of a weird animal in his room. Johnny calls out to his mother once again.
Mommy?
Mommy doesn't hear him again. Johnny's very scared, so he starts chewing through his straps. Fortunately, he's done this before and is very good at it. shoes through his straps and runs screaming from the room to his mother. The shadow follows. Chapter 3. Johnny's mother was just getting ready for bed. She was laying down with guacamole spread all over her face to make herself more beautiful in the morning. Johnny comes running in, sees his mother's face covered with guacamole, and says,
Why have I spent so much money on straps?
Look at the chips.
as Johnny leaves the room, the shadowy dog enters. His mother sees it and says,
I think I need to check out my medications.
Johnny comes running back in and sees the shadowy dog that terrified him in his room.
You! Want a chip?
The dog eagerly takes the chip. Unfortunately, the spirit dog is allergic to the chips. He starts keeling over in a very dramatic death scene. More dramatic. More dramatic. And the dog dies.
I am so glad we got these carpets scotch guarded.
The end.
All right, we got time for just another couple of games for you here. We're going to go on to a game called Questions Only. This is for Vicky, Roseanne, Rob, and Jessica. So 2 on one side of the stage, 2 on the other side of the stage. And looks like Roseanne and Jessica will start this scene in the middle. So first of all, what I need for this is give me a location first. Any location. Mount Rushmore. Okay, Mount Rushmore. Now give me a crime or something you wish were a crime.
Texas.
Stinky feet. Okay. Stinky feet. You are investigating the crime of the stinky feet at Mount Rushmore. All right. Take it away.
You smell it.
Why was his nose plugged up? The second one.
Why are you partnered with me?
I forgot to say, if you can't think of a question, you got to go back to your line. So Vicky's in.
The second one.
The second.
Would you believe the idiot they partnered me with?
Do you realize they don't even have feet? How are they smelling?
Have you actually looked?
Have you?
Would I be paid the big bucks if I didn't take the time to look and see if the presidents had feet?
I'd be paid the big bucks. I'm just asking a question.
What's that on the toe? Would you believe there are actually feet at the bottom of Mount Rushmore? Well, who looks at the back? Not me.
Shouldn't you be wearing a hazmat suit?
How did you get that?
Do you know these gases can kill you in 10 seconds?
Why are you making stuff up again? You're not even really wearing that, are you?
Would you like to be decontaminated?
I wouldn't. Were you thorough?
I'm not sure I want to be that thorough.
What is that enchanting smell?
Weren't you always partial to decontaminant?
Was he really thorough?
Is this the line for the free decontamination?
Do you know that I have always loved you? Do you feel the romance, the shadow of Lincoln's nose?
Do you smell asparagus? asparagus?
Seeds.